Hello, and welcome to LabGab, a live stream variety show that showcases events, destinations, and different talents across Second Life. I'm your host, Strawberry Linden, and today on our show we have Alesia and Ron, the team behind I'm just going to pronounce this wrong, I think VRazeTheBar.com, which is in partnership with Gen Con and bringing the largest and longest running gaming convention into Second Life. Welcome to the show, Alesia and Ron. Hope you guys
And we
can hear
brought
me.
Tiana with us as well.
Yes, I was just going to mention that. We also have another special guest, Tiana. She is the executive wizard, is that correct? I hope, and she is in charge of all the events. Welcome to Tiana, too.
Hi there.
So I wanted to start off with a really basic question because I want to introduce you guys to the Second Life user community. So before we actually get into talking about Gen Con, can you, all of you, tell me how long you've been Second Life residents and what has your main focus been on in this virtual world? So Ron, why don't you tell us first?
Oh, okay. Yeah, start with the oldest one first. That worked for me. Well, yeah, I've been in Second Life on and off probably 12 years. I remember reading that Newsweek article about some woman that made $100,000 in real estate, and the IRS was after her, and I was fascinated. I came in world, it was social, international, there's building going on, an economy and all that stuff. And it was amazing. It blew my mind. And then professionally, I got involved about 5 years ago. I was building a small tech conference for PBS, and I built a small exhibit space, and that got me hooked. And then more recently, coming back to it again because there's so much going on with COVID era right now, people trying to bring virtual worlds into a meeting space. So that's why that's my history. I just love it here.
Wow, that's great. I didn't know that for PBS too. And how about you, Alicia?
Well, I have been in Second Life about 2.5 years. I originally joined because a good friend was here, and then I found out there were DJs here. And since I'm a DJ in real life for special events, I was like, wow, maybe I can hone my skills here in Second Life. And so I started actually DJing at different clubs and getting to be a better DJ here in Second Life, and also in real life. It actually interpreted back into real life as well. But as far as my main focus was DJing until I started on this project. I also have been a handy designer of all my home places, and this kind of expanded out to something quite larger quite quickly, but it's been a lot of fun.
Wonderful. And how about you, Tiana? How long have you been a Second Life resident?
I actually am brand new to Second Life. I joined for this project. So I've only been for about 2 months. I've been aware of it for a long time, but this is actually a new exploration for me.
Well, that's good to hear. So you're a total newbie. You don't look like one, though, so that's good news. So
it has been a fast learning curve.
I bet, and I bet Alesia and Ron have helped out with that as well. So what has? What were you saying, Ron?
We got a ton of volunteers helping the newbies come on board, and
that's awesome.
They made my avatar look more like me than I did before. So that's cool.
Your avatar looks fantastic. I'm loving it. So what has been your level of involvement with Gen Con, and for how long, each of you?
I'm the oldest as far as involved with Gen Con. I've actually been involved since 1996.
Oh, wow.
25 plus years. I started as just a regular volunteer in the general area, and I soon became part of their captain team, which is basically the leaders of the different areas. And for the last 10 years, I've been in charge of the show office, which is the nerve center of Gen Con.
That's awesome. And how about you, Ron?
Well, I'm new to Gen Con. I met Alesia and Tiana and their family back in February. I was demonstrating some VR technology, and I was teasing them then about where VR was the future, and they said no, the cons are important. And then we sort of demonstrated some stuff, and then it was about 2 months ago, Alesia, you came to me and said, "Hey, Ron, we canceled Gen Con. Do you like to work together on a project? What can we do?" So it's new to me. It's amazing. The fans are amazing. We're working with the Gen Con people themselves, and marketing and the event managing people. It's an experience. So it's all new to me. But I'm a gamer all my life, so it's It's been
That's
fun.
awesome. So
But
actually, Tiana's what were you saying?
Tiana's been with Gen Con as well, right?
Oh,
yes. I've been working Gen Con events for about 20 years now.
Wow.
So I've done everything between being the assistant to the heads of all the events to right now I'm actually running a stage. For the last 5 years, I've been in charge of the secondary stage for Gen Con.
Wow, really nice. So can you guys tell me actually more about Gen Con? What it is, what is the typical attendee like, and is there an overlap in that demographic and the type of person who might enjoy Second Life?
Yes, there is absolutely an overlap. For anybody that enjoys coming into Second Life, you're probably going to find a good large percentage of them attending Gen Con. Your typical Gen Con attendee is someone who is there to basically come together socially with their friends and experience and enjoy gaming at a whole new level. You register for events together. There's things that you can walk through, the different exhibit halls and things like that, and just actually have a social experience. Basically, 70,000 people converge on downtown Indianapolis, and we basically overrun the town for 4 solid days. So it's kind of a really fun experience that just has one-of-a-kind exhibits and games, and it's where anything new board game wise launches for the year. It's basically where you come to find out all about tabletop gaming, card games, role-playing games, LARP games. If it's game related and it isn't gambling, it's probably a Gen Con.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Well, we're finding too, though, that a lot of Second Lifers are also been longtime Gen Conners. And so they said, wow, you're having Gen Con, that's great. And they make up a lot of our volunteer list.
Yeah, I've been watching the socials. The buzz has been great. People are very excited about this. So hopefully there will be a lot of interested people. So how specifically are you guys bringing Gen Con and Second Life together? What are some event highlights that people can expect? Can you tell us about that?
Well, maybe let Tiana and Alesia answer the one about the events. But when Alesia first came to me and we sat down, how are we going to do this for Gen Con? We sat down with the Gen Con team, and they basically let us use their branding and world. But Alesia, she's the creative director for the team, and she basically said, whatever we do, we got to create this awesome experience for the fans and world. That's an awesome social experience. And so that was basically what we wanted to do. So we picked Second Life. We wanted to recreate the social aspects. And we did that because here on the ground level right now, we built 3 levels above us. We got 4 regions, so we can load balance a lot. In addition to this one above us, we have a complete photorealistic to scale Indianapolis, downtown Indianapolis, and Union Station. Above that, we have an apocalypse level for game playing and with zombies and everything else you could imagine on an apocalyptic level. And then above that is where it's absolute magic, and there's a number of worlds up there, and I'll let the guys tell you about that. But you guys do a better job of talking about the events than I do. You're the gamers there.
We're definitely the gamers. Part of what is missing is being able to go to downtown Indianapolis and hanging out with our friends. So we've basically recreated downtown Indianapolis, the convention center, and outside the convention as best as we can from pictures and the time that we've had allowed. But basically, you can still come to Gen Con and come to downtown Indy. It just happens to be in a virtual environment. Right. And our games are actually in settings where you can actually go, and not only are you going to play the game at a table and play like you normally would, but surrounding you is going to be the environment that you would be in if you were at the game.
Right, so that was actually my next question, where I was going to ask what aspects of this event are an exact duplicate of what you might encounter at a physical Gen Con event. So you've recreated, basically.
We basically, well, I'm going to tell you, when you go to an event at Gen Con, you're in either a conference room, or you are in an auditorium, or you're in a hotel lobby, or you're somewhere within the Gen Con footprint playing a game. Mm-hmm. Here, instead of putting them in conference rooms, we actually put them in settings. So you may be in the middle of Sherwood Forest, or you might be in the middle of a castle, actually sitting down and playing your game. So there's some aspects that we added, but there's others that we kind of just made it a little better setting.
Yeah, I remember when you brought in that woman who was a long-time Gen Con person, and you landed her in the middle of the food trucks and walked her up to the middle, and she started crying. I mean, it was so
she said, "Oh my God, I
heartwarming.
didn't think I was going to get to experience it this year." And she actually did cry that she's actually getting to partake in it and be a part of it.
That's amazing. So why did you choose Second Life? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Tiana.
Oh, I'd say a good half of our build is almost a duplicate of what Gen Con would look like if you were there in person. Whereas the other half is us building, if you were to act out your games, what would you want it to look like? So we're actually getting to you almost are getting to do a full immersive gaming experience instead of just sitting at a table playing the game.
And that's really exciting.
Sounds exciting. Wish I kind of experienced it in the physical world now. Maybe next year.
Me too. You look at the videos and I say, oh my God, Indianapolis looks just like our Second Life version. What the heck?
Maybe next year. Hopefully we'll see. So why did you guys choose Second Life as a platform?
It was how can I say, it's just perfect for this. You know, if you think about, you know, our creative director saying we got best social experience. Second Life is a social experience. I mean, it's incredible that way. But the other thing we've been saying a lot, and people catch on to right away, this is the largest and longest running fan-based gaming convention in North America. And we wanted to build it on the largest 3D virtual world experience in the world. I mean, we got millions of people in Second Life, and it is important to us. The agreement we have with Gen Con in return for the branding is this year is a proof of scale, pilot scale projects. Let's see, we can handle the loading. We don't people lag. We can balance this stuff. And Second Life, we've been working closely with Izzy and the guys on the enterprise side.
Right.
We picked the design of this. Even this conference room we got here now is divided to allow us to have up to 320 people without load balancing issues. And we can scale up from this. And that's going to be really important because, like Alesia said, normally there's 70,000 people come to this stuff. This year, we'll talk about hundreds and maybe thousands at different times over the event, but we want to be able to scale up to thousands and more next year if we can get this, make sure we can handle this all properly. So it was an obvious thing for us. And the other thing, Second Life, some amazing people have been volunteering and helping us out. Yes. I mean, we've got, you know, these shirts that we're wearing, that's the official merchandise vendor, Off-World Designs for Gen Con. But one of the people who's volunteering here built it for us in male and female body sizes, different sizes, and the rest of it. I ordered mine online. I've got the real one at home. But the one
I do too.
Yeah. So we'll get you one when we do the walk around. So that's why we picked Second Life. It was easy, and it was easy to build here.
Yeah, that's for sure. So you guys do have a plan for the lag. I know there were some concerns about that. So I'm really happy that you guys have that. And Izzy's fantastic. I'm glad you've been working with him. So how are you getting the word out about this event? Do you think that we can expect newcomers to SL to attend as well?
Well, Alesia's looking after the design and the build. So my job is marketing and promotion of this. And we have basically two challenges. We got to get a hit and address the Gen Con fans who don't know anything about Second Life. A lot of them do. Yeah. But they don't realize for their use, they're saying, "Look, I'm going to do my game. I got to get together on Zoom and some other platforms." And if they had even a feeling for what you can do in Second Life, they would be in here because we, like Alesia said, you could have the little characters on the table that's so immersive and such part of the game experience. But now you can do it in life size. You know, you fly a dragon around to your gaming spot. Right. So part of it is targeting the Gen Con people, bringing them to Second Life. The other one's finding the Second Life people and bringing them into Gen Con. And so, we're doing all the social media stuff with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and we're on Twitter. We're working closely with the Gen Con marketing people. They put us in their social stream, their newsletter. Off-World Designs, the sponsors, putting us on their list. And RFA did some good blogs on us.
She's and fantastic.
I know Brett and the guys at Linden and the labs, the marketing team have just been awesome. And we're in the destination guide, and now you're carrying us here on your Gab lab, and it's awesome. So that's how we're trying to do it. And anything and a shout out really would help us a lot.
I know the buzz is really going around on the socials. Everybody's been chatting about it.
Oh, great.
All of our presenters have also been sharing out the information as well. Eddie Webb just sent it out, the articles that have been, and also the link to this live to everybody that is fans of his. And he is the designer of Pugmire Games.
Is that a resident as well?
He is now.
That's awesome.
He's famous.
So what exactly is, tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, VRazeTheBar, and how is it different from Gen Con, and what can we look forward to in the future from this partnership? Any more events in SL as well?
Yeah, well, it's VRazeTheBar, and the VR is sort of
virtual reality.
Purpose. Yeah, because it is a version of virtual reality without the headsets. But in the long run, when we do bring VR in here, that'll be an extension of what we're doing. But we're creating a virtual world. Yeah. It's an organization that Alesia and I and Bill are forming, which is to address this huge need that's popped up. The convention space is billions of dollars a year. It's in collapse right now. People are looking for ways of getting out there. We worked with Gen Con, was a no-brainer. It's fan-based. It's perfect for Second Life. And so this is really a proof of concept to show that we can do this on a larger scale. Alesia's been doing this kind of convention work for how many years, Alesia? 25 plus years?
25 plus years.
Wow.
And a lot of fan-based stuff. And so we're hoping to scale up with Gen Con, but also use this as a platform. We're going to keep one of these Sims regions alive going forward, talking to other people about what we can do for them. But maybe you want to talk a little bit about the future, Alesia, and what you think this might do for other cons?
Well, we've got basically two different focuses that we can do on this. We can look at the fan-based conventions, which is where really and truthfully the communities come in, where we can bring people that love costuming, people that love the settings, people that love the community. And by focusing on the fan-based conventions, we're doing that. But we can also bring in a little bit of reality to the business side as well, because all these business conventions also are not happening. And we, as the experts within Second Life, are basically able to bring them in and give them a better customer service experience, because we're going to have people that are going to be there for them.
That's great. I hope you guys are joining the Solution Provider Directory.
We've been invited, so that's as soon as we get our.
That would be
after
great.
This, we're going to take a week off, sleep, and then we'll be back.
No, we could definitely use more help with that. I know there are people. We have had a few conferences already since the pandemic started, so I know it'll make it a lot easier for other people that are looking to do conferences here. So if people want to visit the event and also play some games, what do they need to know in advance, and what is required from them to participate?
Well, the first thing is they have to register for Gen Con itself. You go to Gen Con Online, and it's free to register. You have to be a part of Gen Con Online, which is the bigger overall the initiative that they're doing. We are just a place that you can play events. The next thing you have to do is actually register for one of the events. You can search for all of the events via VRazeTheBar. And then once you register for the event, pay attention to your email. You'll get a link to the Second Life URL location for your game before the event. And you just click on it when you're an hour before your event starts. You'll be able to come into the region, meet your game master, and your game will be ready to be played.
Very cool. I do want to mention that the links that you're mentioning are in the description of the YouTube and Facebook videos. You can find them there. So you are able to register ahead of time. I believe everything starts on next Thursday, so you want to make sure you are registered before then, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's important to know too that while we're building, we didn't want a lot of people come through. We have a lot of nice surprises to unfold, and we want that experience to unfold. So we've got a welcome center that's been set up on the mainland, and so people can go there, learn about it, and their first opportunity to actually visit this place will be tonight when we have our dance. The first time we're opening this up to people. So after that, they won't be able to get here until the clock rings or the bell rings next Thursday, and then they'll have access based on the events they've registered for. And
so that's how you're actually controlling the lag. You're only allowing specific people in certain areas at certain timings based on what they've registered for.
Right.
So yeah, that's great.
Each of the regions, they're private regions. They're all sized to 100 people. Izzy's advice was to limit that to 80 people at a time.
Right.
But we've spread out. Tiana can talk about what we've done with the events, but they're spread out around the 4 regions. So hopefully it's self-load balancing, but we also have the ability to control that by who joins what groups, and then limiting the groups by region.
Right. So it's really important that people actually are careful about what they wear as well. I know a lot of people want to come in costume, but you want to watch the scripts and all that too.
Keep the scripts to a minimum. We're going to keep an eye on it. We'll let you know if you've got too many, but also keep it G-rated. That's one of the biggest things as well. This whole entire experience is G-rated. So please keep it G-rated.
Gen Con is a family-friendly event.
Absolutely. So tell me more about the agenda. I see that there will be some special speakers at this event. Can you tell me who they are and what they will discuss and when they will be speaking?
Well, we're going to start with the kickoff event. We're going to have, actually, Patch Linden is going to come and open our event. He's going to welcome us here to Second Life. We're going to ask him to roll the opening dice. That's a Gen Con tradition in real life, so we're going to bring it here to Second Life. So that's going to be happening on Thursday. But then on Saturday, we actually have some special speakers coming in. We've got a fireside chat right here in our presentation hall. We have 4 different game designers that are going to come in and talk about their games. The first one being Eddie Webb from Pugmire Games. His gaming system is actually one of the most popular out there, where instead of playing humans, you actually play dogs. And it's really an amazing game system. Then we're also having Tim Beach of Beach House Games. And we're also bringing in a couple of Second Life game creators. The first one being Remnant. And I'm really bad at pronouncing names. But the next person is Remnant Ashbourne. He actually is a creator of tabletop gaming supplies here in Second Life.
Right.
And then our additional person is Chu.
Yeah, he's great.
Chu actually creates dioramas and gaming supplies, working on Remnant's game system. So the 2 of them, along with Eddie Webb and Tim, are going to be for our fireside chat. We're just going to have a general, what about their games. But our keynote, basically, speaker is going to be Professor Stephanie Saketa from University in New York. The information is up on our website about exactly who she is. She's going to be talking about micro and macro game design. So not only are we going to be talking about how can you create the best setting for your game, but we're also going to be talking about the indications of food, immigration, and mental mapping in your game design, how different generations play into it, and how do you fit. Basically, if somebody is a brand new generation, how are they going to react to the players coming in based on somebody who's like a 3rd or 4th generation? And it's really digging into the depths of game design as opposed to just creating something. And that she's a professor who's been a long-term virtual gaming master for over 6 years, and she's a professor at one of the colleges. So she's that's our keynote speaker, and it's also happened.
Very impressive. So go ahead, Tiana.
I'd also like to say the fireside chat for the gaming for the game designers. 3 out of 4 of those game designers are also hosting games over the weekend that still have players available if people are interested.
Yes, I actually wanted to ask about that. But before I do that, these speakers are coming on Saturday the 1st. Is that correct? The professor and
correct.
Okay, that's good because I want to make sure. I'm very interested in. I might attend that. And Patch Linden is doing his speech and rolling of the dice on Thursday. What is it?
The
July
30th.
July 30th at 9 a.m. Will it be all over
Yep.
here where we're seated right now in the presentation hall?
Yes, it'll be, well, it probably. It should be
Probably.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It'll
believe
probably
we
be here.
decided here, yes.
Mm.
Okay, awesome. And I do want to let people know that I will be live streaming Patch Linden's speech and hopefully
Oh,
his dice roll to our channel so they can
great,
watch that as
great.
well. That's
Fantastic.
great. So Tiana, I wanted to ask you about the games themselves. I know you're kind of in charge of that, and I know they are filling up. Are there any spots left for people to still sign up for, hopefully? Can you tell us
We
about
have
that?
lots of spots left, actually.
Okay.
We've got a lot of games that have maybe like one spot left. And then we've got a few games that have quite a few. So if you've got some friends that you want to play with, we've got a few role-playing games like D&D 5th edition, or we've got the popular Are You a Werewolf game on Thursday night.
Oh, wow.
Before the moon comes out.
And then before the moon comes out. And that's actually right before our virtual dragon riding rave. So that goes right into that.
So there's still spots in all of these games that people can sign
There's
up
still,
for.
yep.
That's amazing. So hopefully we'll get that, more people. What were you saying, Ron?
I was going to say, in addition to the games that we've got organized with Game Masters, we have open playing time where people come in, cosplay, go in and do their version of LARP in World. Tiana, you've got about 4 of those set up, I think.
So we have on each day, we have it's called Open Gaming Meet and Greet. And that is just literally a pass to let you into the OSIM so that you can explore everything. As you wander, you'll find little pop-up games that you can play on your own, or you'll find little hidden gems. Those games are all self-run. There's no game master. But you can play on your own.
Can you bring friends and play with them?
That now. Absolutely.
Please do.
Nice.
Please do.
But they have to register. They have to go to Gen Con Online, get a ticket. And I think we've scaled them, to 200 people per session, Tiana?
Correct.
Okay, so again, the links are in the description of the video, guys. Make sure you do that right away. All this starts on Thursday, but I know that you have a special event tonight and tomorrow night. So can you tell us more about that, and how can people attend the event tonight and tomorrow night?
The actual event is just tonight. Tomorrow night is actually next Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
Our main dance next Saturday night. But tonight we're actually doing a kickoff dance to kind of give everybody a chance to take a peek. We're not done building everything, but everything where you're going to be is done built. But come on, join us in the dance. You just have to be a part of the virtual Gen Con experience group in order to get here. And you join the group by going to our welcome center. There's an invite right there. We'll send out the link just before the dance starts, like an hour before, and we'll remind people as we go along. But it's basically, we want to stress test everything, make any improvements we have before we go live next Thursday. And we really could use Second Life's help in order to stress test it. So if you would go join the virtual Gen Con experience group and join us for a dance tonight from 5 to 7 Second Life time.
I would like to add to that, because if people haven't, we've got a lot of Gen Con folks coming in. You can tell the ones have never been in here before because they got that ugly orange shirt and the boom box. And I try to rescue them when I see them. So if they're watching this, please learn to pull down the avatar menu and pick any one of the other 20-some free avatars. So if you don't want to show up looking like that, I won't feel sorry for you too much. But for those who are having trouble getting to Second Life, and it's not the easiest thing at first to get in, but once you're in, it's easy and second nature. If you're having that kind of trouble, we are live streaming. We have a partner called isilive.ca, and this is a no-ad live streaming service, which is an enterprise scale. It scales up beautifully. It's being used for professional webcasting, including one from the International Space Station not so long ago. So they're our technology partner. You'll see them wandering around as dragons with a camera on their shoulder, and they'll be coming and hopefully be interviewing people. Live streaming the dances, and they'll be doing a lot of walking around the event when we get rolling. And you can tap onto any number of Dragon Cam live feeds. So for those who can't get in or didn't get a ticket in time, they'll be able to watch it that way.
And I have a link to that live stream feed in the description of the video as well. So can you actually show me around a little bit where the dance is going to be, where and other places? I think we have some time.
I absolutely can show you around, Strawberry.
Okay.
If you haven't already, click on the poster that says, "Please give me a free HUD."
Right.
It's over there on the
right
side.
Here. Right.
Yep.
I already did it, and it attached something to me. Let me just, it's on the side, so it's not coming in the camera. I'm just going to move it over. So this is what the HUD looks like. And you'll find this sign in different areas on the regions.
Every single place around the region is going to be, it's going to have it. Okay. So you just got to look for it. And what's nice about it is it's going to disappear when you leave the region, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, great. So where are we headed first?
I'm hungry.
All right. So the first place we're going to head is right here in our presentation hall, which is where you've been.
Yeah.
We've been doing the talk from, but you haven't seen outside of the walls a lot. Outside of these walls is historical ships that I have found here in Second Life by different manufacturers. And we've even got a full-size replica of the Titanic.
I saw that. I was camming around a little bit when we were chatting, and I was like really impressed by the ship. Really cool.
So you'll be able to, this is going to be a fly zone. You will actually be able to fly around. Nice. And check out all of the things. You don't have to walk everywhere. But we also put a little reser out there, so if you want to, you can take a little boat ride out to the boats. We just wanted to make this a little bit of a fun area that you can come down and explore at your leisure when the presentations are not happening. So this is the presentation hall. The next thing we're going to do is go to the dance at Union Station. This is where it's going to be taking place, so we're going to head there.
So which one do I go to? I don't see Union Station.
Go to the Union Station. It's not going to be on the teleport HUD because it's not one that it's going to be a direct link in. So
I think I have it in the script. I got it.
Yep. See you there.
I will meet you guys there. So this is where the dance is going to be tonight, and it's a replica of Union Station.
It is a replica of Union Station.
Here we are.
Here. Yep. We basically rebuilt the Union Station in downtown Indianapolis.
Wow.
And this is where our dance is going to occur this evening. It also, it's not exactly what Union Station looks like, because I didn't want to put all the tunnels in that had all the trains in it. And, in the short amount of time we had, but we did kind of give the general feeling. And Star, who's kind of following us around a little bit, is one of the main designers on this. She did a lot of the building.
Hi, Star. I'm just going to cam in on her a little bit. So you and Star did most of the building on these regions?
3 of us did. There are the 3 main builders: myself, Star, and another girl by the name of Chi. Who is also a longtime Gen Conner, but has been in Second Life for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
So she's been the main builders. Anytime we let RC build, we usually have to go back and fix it, so we don't let him build it.
No, but
Poor Ron.
I'm the engineer, and they rely on me to do the measurement.
Yes, he does give us quite
everything,
measurement.
plus or minus 1 meter, man.
That's hilarious.
This building is actually built to scale.
Oh, wow.
It's an exact square building in downtown Indianapolis. Outside, out front, is basically a board. I don't know if you can scan out to it real quick. Is a board that shows you all the pictures of Union Station and basically shows you what we used for reference in order to build this. We also used my memory.
Your memory, yeah. Nothing better than memory, that's for sure. I have to say, this is a really fun way to stress test this dance tonight. Should be lots of fun.
Well, we got a couple of prizes. We're gonna break the category into experienced Second Lifers who know how to do their cosplay, and the newbies are trying really hard, and we'll have some prizes for them.
Actually, some really nice gift cards from LaPointe and Basschild.
That's a great store. I might have to come for the gift cards.
First place is a 5,000 Linden gift card
nice.
to LaPointe and Bastrop for both categories. And then Spot Awards, you'll get at least a gift card from them if you're wearing a costume.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I like it. So where are we headed next? What else do you want to show
All
me?
right. So next up on the tour is we're going to go to the actual Georgia Street. So if you click on your HUD, number 4 for Georgia Street, we'll be there.
Oh, that was fast. Just took me right over. That was cool. I like the lighting.
We're still in process here. But as you can see, it's definitely got the Welcome Gamers banner all ready to go. We're kind of finishing up the touches here on Georgia Street, but 60,000 people in a convention center cannot get enough food, nor do they want to eat as many hot dogs as a convention center serves.
Right.
So Downtown Indy actually created this experience for Gen Con attendees. And basically they bring in 40 food trucks twice a day to feed the gamers. And so it's part of the Gen Con culture. So this is an actual duplicate of Georgia Street itself and how it's built. It's brick streets. And we're working on getting all the food trucks in on the street. We're still having a little trouble with the traffic control in order to get 40 food trucks in. But if there's a Second Life maker that's made a food truck, please contact me. I really could use it.
Yes. I've seen some fantastic food trucks in Second Life. So I'm sure hopefully somebody will reach out to you guys.
We really appreciate that. We have been seriously scouring Marketplace for anything possible.
Strawberry, most of the work in here has been volunteer and other than the investment that VRazeTheBar is making. But if you look over at the van over here, the Off-World Designs, they are our sponsor. They're the official merchandise. They've got the rights for all the merchandising for Gen Con. So if people like Gen Con, they should go to the Gen Con, to their website, the Gen Con store. And you can order these shirts that we're wearing. You can order them online, and they'll be delivered really quickly.
In the physical world,
the other world, not the real world. We're in the real world.
This is the real world.
You will get a link to their store from here, as well as you'll be able to pick up your free Gen Con shirt here when you join the experience. You cannot get the Gen Con. You cannot get this Gen Con T-shirt unless you're press. Which you are considered, Strawberry, or you actually have to register for the Gen Con experience in order to get the shirt.
Cool. So when people register, where's the location that they can pick the shirt at?
We're going to have them spread throughout the experience, but you can pick it up right here on Georgia Street from Off-World Designs.
Nice.
You'll actually be able to click on the shirt and be able to get your shirt.
That's fantastic. I really like this whole area, especially the whole food truck. I'm watching YouTube chat, and people were saying that it looks really authentic.
Yay!
It's really cool.
It's not we're not done, but it's a good sneak peek, and I got a lot of work to do before Monday.
when we did the demo with the Gen Con people, we walked them up the food truck alley, up inside the escalator, up to the office where Alesia normally operates out of in the convention, looking out the window at the exhibit space, and one of our builders. We had her flew in on a dragon, and she was in full cause with the wings on, and she joined us inside, and that cinched the deal for us. It was,
that's great. That's great that you're getting Gen Conners and making them into residents, Second Life residents. So
yes,
that's great.
And really and truthfully, that's my ultimate goal, Strawberry. We are a community here in Second Life. I mean, I was lucky enough to join the community 2.5 years ago, but Gen Con is a community as well.
Right.
And it's just natural to be able to bring those two communities together.
For sure.
All right. So I kind of want to give you a sneak peek at some of the gaming areas.
Let's go. Where should I click next?
My God, yes. Steampunk Junction.
Steampunk Junction, number 7. Okay, here we go.
Boom.
Ooh.
Man, we came as a group.
We did.
Are we on top of each other? Yeah, we are. Here we go.
Yeah. It's okay.
Nice. Okay. Wow, everything's rezzing in really fast.
Well,
good work. Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you, Izzy.
Wow. I mean, I'm looking at all these buildings and just went boom, boom, boom. Textures are almost there too. Really nicely done.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm going to tell you, I have this thing called luck. I don't know. I really and truthfully am not an experienced builder. I am learning as quick as I possibly can, and thank you for that compliment.
I'm loving the buildings.
Well, I get these emails from you at 4 a.m, so I know you're not slacking off.
4 a.m. Have you slept at all?
Yes, I did. I actually got a full night's sleep last night, but no, I've been pulling some late nighters, but that's all right.
Yeah.
So tell us about some of these places.
Then I get one at 3 a.m. from
anyway, Steampunk Junction is actually going to have 2 of our games that are going to be run. Lord Blackwing has got the tavern back in the corner. And Tiana, who's going to be in the double story here on the right?
Let me pull up my spreadsheet here.
Yeah.
Trying to get everything in the camera at once.
Oh, good luck.
I know.
This is 4 Sims of...
Pan all the way back.
So there's this place in Orlando in California that has the mouse and stuff like that, and I kind of took a little bit of inspiration from it. You are actually able to go from land to land, and it kind of seamlessly just flows through.
Nice.
You can walk into the lands from here in the center court, or you can be in the land and find the entrance to the next land if you come across it. It's just a wonderful place to come and explore. And if you start in medieval, you might even be able to get a horse and be able to horseback ride around everything.
Oh, I want to do that. Can we bring our own horses? I just bought myself a unicorn. No.
Okay.
No. Maybe Strawberry can, but
Strawberry,
I have special permission.
Make sure that you are able to raise your own horse. I can make sure that happens, but unfortunately, no, you're not going to be able to raise your own thing, or else we might have a little bit of lag issue that we don't want to run into.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason we're shutting it down.
Let me go ahead and take you to the areas that we've got games.
Yes.
GMs. I don't know if they've decorated yet or not. But
are we walking or teleporting? How are we doing this?
Tiana, we've actually got a teleport list that we go through. I have got remnants on the list.
Why don't we do that then? So for the steampunk area, we've got the Lockdown Town. For Something About the Inn is the name of the game. There's 1 ticket left for that. It's an inn game. It's a 5th edition D&D. And then we also have Beyond the Depths, which is also 5th edition D&D with Katori.
So you only have one space left for these?
And that one also has one space left.
You guys have to sign up if you're watching and you want to do this. Sign up today. One
Go to
space
Gen
left.
Con online events.
Yeah.
And look for VRazeTheBar and you'll find us.
All right. So the next place that we're going to go to is the Hidden Feast in the Woods. It's kind of something hidden that's not listed anywhere. So you kind of have to explore around everything in order to find it.
You're going to make me explore now? Where am I clicking?
We have the magical power. Okay. We are going to teleport directly there because of the script.
Okay. So, sorry, which one in the script are we going to? We're going to...
Hidden Feast in the Woods.
Hidden Feast in the Woods, I see it, okay. So we're teleporting now?
That's where we're going now.
Meet you guys there.
All right.
Where are we teleporting?
It's in the script. It's the Hidden Feast in the Woods.
Got it.
Yeah.
Would you TB me when you get there, Tiana?
Got it. Will do.
Oh, this looks really nice. Still resing in.
I purposely waited to teleport over. I wanted you to kind of get the feeling for it. So this is a hidden little place back in the woods that you can come and actually bring your characters wearing your Gen Con shirts and take pictures.
Oh, nice.
We have set up some various spots throughout the entire setting here, all 4 Sims, where you can just they're kind of photo opportunities.
It's really nice. The foliage is still resing for me, but looks really great. Oh, there's like a whole feast over here.
Mm-hmm. You're virtually insatiable.
Love it.
And I'm going to take you off script, Strawberry, and we're going to walk to an actual game setup. And we're just going to go right out here through the Viking arches.
We're going to walk? Okay.
We're going to walk. It's not very far, I promise.
We can run.
I can run.
Me too.
That I can do.
Yes.
I'd rather
You
fly.
can even fly.
Oh, it's dark.
Yeah.
Now I've lost you. Oh, no, I see you. I see your name. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm just following Tiana because that's all I see, her name.
Basically, this is one of the game settings, and we basically just had to take a little run through Sherwood Forest.
Oh. And this is one of the games?
This is one of the games.
Oh, wow.
With the table set. This is Remnant's game.
Yeah, we just posted a video on his stuff. The horses are lovely.
They are. Wow.
And this is, I'm not going to show you anything more because in order to see more, you have to actually register for the event.
Not even a little sneak peek? Okay.
Not even a little sneak peek. I've already given you more than most people would have gotten. So
at least I'm lucky there.
Actually, this one actually is now sold out.
Oh, no.
The video worked. The video worked. There you go.
However, you are welcome to come back and check out the area on horseback or not on horseback and actually take your own pictures. The game table will be still there throughout the entire event.
Okay.
Alicia?
Yes.
The One Night Haunt, the Dracula's Castle area.
Yes.
That's one of the games that isn't sold out. If you
let's
want
go
to
there.
check that out. That's one of the ones we could use promoting.
Yes, let's do that.
Are you telling me, Tiana, that you are going to give Strawberry another sneak peek that I wasn't planning on giving her?
Let's do
I'm
this.
just saying.
Then I don't see anything. I guess you should probably kind of.
Can you teleport us? Yeah.
I would be happy to. Give me one moment. Let me.
So
I will head there.
Okay. This game is. Did I hear right? It's a vampire?
No, it's the name of the castle.
Oh, okay.
Is, but this is a.
Yeah.
The name of the game is called One Night Haunt.
Oh, okay.
The short description is your party has been adventuring for years and you've inherited a house. Nothing could happen wrong, right?
Oh.
So
sounds intriguing.
And this is another one that you are not going to come across unless you really look for it.
Yep. We're not even going to show you how to get out of it.
Yeah, well, you pan out, you'll get the castle. That's for sure.
All right.
Sounds like so much fun.
Yep. Is Star TPing us? Okay.
So just a note to my viewers, as you can see, the games are filling up. Do not wait any longer. I think you guys, if you can, sign up today if you are interested. The websites, again, are listed in the description of the videos. And I think each game probably has a description as well on the website, so they can read before they sign up for it, I'm assuming, to get into okay. So
and if they miss, if one of the games they want to play is sold out, there's the other free time where they can organize their own game and meet in World. So
I just saw a really beautiful build outside before I
it is awesome.
Can I cam out and see it again? It was so pretty. Wow.
Absolutely.
So this was entirely built by the game master that is putting this together. This was an empty room.
Not the.
Yeah, I'm going to cam back in the room now. I just wanted to look at this. Ooh, okay.
When they selected this spot, it was an empty room, and we told them that they could go wild with it, and this is what they built for the game.
Wow, it's really beautiful. Rich texturing.
Well, that's what we're thinking about, going forward, Strawberry, we want to make this scalable. It's one thing to be scalable, from a server perspective and a bloating thing, but we also want it to be a platform where the event manager, the game managers can design and basically build on top of the infrastructure that Alesia and Star and the team have built. So that's it's people scalable as opposed to the server side.
I have to say, everything is rezzing really fast for me too. The builds, the textures. These textures came in right away. Some of them took a few minutes, but it's like, it's really built well, I think. Hopefully it'll help with a lot of the lag. I see like some ghost legs over here. Is this supposed to be a scary game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this sounds like my kind of game. I might have to sign up for this one.
So there are still 4 slots available for this game.
Oh, wow. 4 slots, huh? Okay. What is this one called again?
This One Night Haunt.
One Night Haunt. Okay. Oops. This is fantastic.
I'm gonna have to say, Strawberry, that I want to thank the community of Second Life. This was a back of the napkin concept, and I think it was like 50 days ago, not that long ago. And it's basically, this whole project started when Gen Con announced that they were not going to be able to happen this year in person. So it went from a back of the napkin concept to what it is. And the Second Life community came together to make this happen. The game masters, the creators, the builders, all came from a community that's already here. And then I basically went to my outside resources and pulled in some of the experts from the gaming market of conventions. And together we are building something that I know is going to make a lasting impression on Second Life from now on.
It's epic.
Basically.
I always say the Second Life community is probably one of the most supportive and creative communities that I've actually been a part of. So yeah, that's fantastic. Is there anything else that the residents that are currently watching this show, what else can they do to help out with this event if they're interested? Not only just to attend the games, but is there anything else that?
If they want to volunteer to help, we are running short on time, so we don't have a lot of time to bring you on board now at this point, but to send a note card, because I don't think she knows that her IMs are about to get capped. Send a note card to Alletori, which is ALLETORIE, which is Tiana here. Send her a note card and she will try to get back to you. We can have an orientation real quickly. We just need people to be host, to kind of be Second Life guides, and to point people to where they need to go if they get lost.
Oh, nice.
And the other way they can help is if they go to the Welcome Center and they see somebody with an orange shirt, disco pants, and a boombox.
You really don't like that avatar, too.
I love it personally.
You know how long I wore it in the early days before somebody rescued me and gave me 2,000 Lindens to go buy $10 worth of clothes? I mean,
that's hilarious.
I shudder. It's a bad experience.
So funny. Well, this is good. Is there anything else that you guys want to share or show me before I finish off the show here? It's been such a wonderful experience.
I just wanted to follow up on something Alesia just said on if somebody wanted to get involved, if they just lose the spelling or anything like that. My information is on the website.
Okay,
so if you go to our website, it's VRazeTheBar.com, right, Ron?
Yeah,
right.
VRazeTheBar.com.
Yes, once again, guys, all the links are in the description of the video. Click over and check it out.
How to get involved is also right on our front page. Okay,
awesome. That's great.
I guess I want to finish by telling all of Second Life and all of the Gen Con attendees that are going to end up watching this that I'm a fan, and I just want to give a place for the fans to experience Gen Con this year. And so this is my little homage to all of us that are fans.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And how about you, Ron?
Well, this is an opportunity for Second Life. This is our first year. It's pilot scale. If we show how well this can work, we have an opportunity to scale this up. Or next year, maybe we got 10,000 visitors. You look at how successful Fantasy Fair was.
Right.
We want to make this hopefully an annual thing, a recurring thing. This is up to Second Life to show how we can bring virtual events that are sort of being incapacitated right now because of COVID and other restrictions are going to hit after that. This is our chance to show what we can do. So I really call on people to do that.
That's great, and I actually hope to really see more from VRazeTheBar. I'm hoping you guys do more events and not just Gen Con, but other conferences. I'm looking forward to seeing what else you guys do in Second Life, which is fantastic.
That's true. Well, we got a great team, so.
You do. You're doing a great job here. Well, thank you so much, all three of you, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Again, guys, description, links, click over, sign up. There's like 1 or 2 spaces left, I think, in all the games now. So make sure you do that today. The dance is again tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. You can come and help them stress test at Union Station. And thank you to everybody that was watching today. Keep an eye on the Second Life community blogs for future announcements about LabGab. And remember, stay safe, stay home, and stay virtual. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Strawberry.
Thank you.
Thank you.